Let's talk about lottery. Let's talk about the album. You go first.
I named it Lottery because I'm betting on myself, and I've always betted on myself. If you think about when I started in dancehall with Old Carolina, there was no record. iHeart has 800 stations. How many of them is reggae? 0. So how did a guy like me get on all formats like that? I really just operated as an underdog and say, hey, I was going to make music 10 times better than the average person, work 10 times harder with 10 times less and 10 times less sleep. So if I have an interview at 7 a.m., I'm there from 6. I know because of my genre, I could miss it. If, for instance, you have an artist from a more popular genre, they might miss the 6 a.m. like a Billie Eilish might miss it. You're going to find time to give her that interview because you're going to wonder when you're getting, again, with a dancehall artist, I can't miss it. You know what I mean? So I that was my mentality going into music. So I went in like that, and it has served me to this day. You know what I mean? I've just always been a guy that bet on myself. So lottery really embodies that. Me still betting on myself to this day and making records that I could just put myself into and say, okay, this will work. And really having your finger on the pulse of what's going on.